Hello, and welcome to the first video about the BU Academic Planning Sheet. If you're watching this video, that means that you already have a plan that was set up for you. So what I'm going to do in this video is just familiarize you with what this planning sheet looks like, the different tabs in it, and what you need to pay attention to. First, the About Me tab, which will be the very first one on the bottom, has all of your information in it, including your name, your ID, the year you entered Bethel, whether you are Quilter Humanities, your major, any second major, any minor, second minor, the amount of credits you transferred in, your entry standing, and your advisor. All of this information is needed to help your plan be as accurate as possible. At the bottom of the About Me tab is a helpful links section. This is packed with different links that will help you as you fill out your plan and go through advising season. Feel free to check some of them out. On the left of the information in your planning sheet, you'll see various links. These can be helpful if you have a question about something in particular. For example, if you aren't sure what your entry standing is, you can click this link to pull up the entry standing chart from Bethel's catalog. This will show you what it means based on the amount of credits that you have and why, for example, Sam is a sophomore 2 instead of a sophomore 1. The next tab we're going to look at is the Major tab. In this tab, you'll see a 4-year plan for your major. These 4-year plans are taken right out of the catalog and converted to an electronic format. If you were to go into the catalog and look at the 4-year plan for your major, in Sam's case, Business and Political Science, you would see the identical thing. Next is the Minor tab. If you have a minor, you'll see a tab that looks something like this. You'll notice how the courses are not laid out semester by semester like in the Major tab. Instead, they're laid out as a list. This is exactly the same as how minors appear in the catalog. Also important to note, any relevant notes about your major or minor are included at the bottom of the 4-year plan, exactly like they would be in the catalog. You'll hear me talking about tabs a lot. And when I say tabs, I'm not talking about a browser tab. But when I'm talking about tabs in the planning sheet, I'm talking about one of these. If you want to duplicate a tab, you can right-click and hit Duplicate. If you want to delete a tab, you can right-click and hit Delete. The next tab we're going to look at is the My Plan tab. This is really where most of the magic happens as far as building a plan. I'd like to take just a minute to orient you to this particular tab. First, you'll notice various links and such up at the top. These are great and very helpful for when you're actually working in the plan. You'll also notice a column on the far right of the page. This is where we'll eventually put your transfer courses and any courses that you're exempt from based on your entry standing. Finally, you'll notice 4 years and you'll notice that they're blank. That's intentional. They're supposed to be blank for right now. Ultimately, our end game is to get the courses we still have left to complete from our major and any minors from here into here. This will allow us to have an up-to-date, accurate representation of the courses we have left to complete for our major. Finally, we have the Notes and Questions tab. In this tab, you can record questions for your advisor, date it, and include items or questions to discuss during your advising meeting. Keep in mind that official advising notes are kept in your DegreeWorks profile in the Notes tab. That should just about do it. I hope this gives you a start in understanding the planning sheet. Be sure to tune into the next few videos to see how to actually use the planning sheet to create a customized plan for your major.